Well, hello my YouTube friend. It's been a while since my last video, and today I am proud, happy and almost overwhelmed, to present you this beautiful knife, the Behemot, from my friend and absolutely outstanding knife maker, Mr. Jerome Hovaere. For those who don't know Jerome Hovaere, just know that he's a French knife maker. He's what I would call a gifted guy. He masters the art of tactical knife like no one in France, in my opinion. He's making integrals, he's making integral pivots, he's making steel insert, he's making a lot of features that we love to have on our tactical knife. He's the most American of the maker I know of. I've already reviewed some of his knives, so this is another one. Actually, it's not from me. I'm privileged also to have some friends that got knives from him and asked me to put the knife on trial in a way, to review it and have my take about it. I thank them. I thank you, Jeff, for this one, and I would thank Apostolos from Greece for the other one to come. That will be also another hit. So let's talk about that knife. First of all, it's a monster. Usually, Jerome makes more fine, I would say more elongated knives, but for now he wanted to improve his lines and his design, and he went for a monster. Just for the sake of the comparison, let's put that with some knife that you all know, the Zan, sorry, I tend to forget the production, I'm sorry about that. The Zan collaboration with Wilson, just do look at that. I mean, the Zan is already a 3.3 inch blade. I'm gonna put it like that, and look at this beast just after that. That's just, I'm losing the angle, I'm filming just right up, and I'm losing the angle. This is a monster. Look at the thickness here. I will try. Would you stay like that? Yeah, thank you very much. Look at that. Yeah, this is absolutely a monster. It's a huge, humongous piece of titanium. The blade thickness is 0.2, a little bit, a tad over 0.2 thick blade. This is just an incredible knife. Yeah, and also for the sake of comparison with other integral, because the person that I would probably compare Jerome to would be Dalibor. Is in between Dalibor, I would say, and Peter Rassenti. Dalibor is a really rugged knife, really sturdy. As you know, that's one of my favorite knives to carry. And I love Dalibor also. If you look at my video, Dalibor, yeah, know that I love you, brother. Look at that. I mean, that's just incredible. That's a sturdy little monster. Look at Jerome's knife just in comparison, So that's this knife, actually. It's not a, it was just to let you know that by the past, Jerome was more into more not refined, because this is a really refined knife, as we will see, but more elongated piece. And to be honest with you, I like them both, but this is the thing that I like to have, a huge knife like that, very sturdy. So you know what? Let's start with the beginning and with the handle. So I told you already it's an integral. Obviously, as you can see, this, and I told you also that it was still a refined knife, because as you can see, I don't know if the camera will do it justice, you have several, oh yeah, probably like that, yeah, several shades, I would say, of this almost factory look titanium. Look at that. I mean, you have a kind of orange peel here, a kind of bead blast into the grooves, and what is to say about those grooves? They're just excellent. Look at those lines. The contouring on the handle is something that defines the style of Jerome also, and that is most excellent. Look at that. I don't know. I mean, probably Gustavo Cecchini would do as much and as much contouring on a knife, but that's just an excellent an excellent point from Jerome does that absolutely greatly. And like I said, the different of shades of coloring here is excellent. Now we have an integral pivot. For those of you who don't know what integral pivot is, it's a regular pivot actually, but it's milled inside a billet piece, so it's a full piece, an integral piece. It's a really sturdy pivot, and look how beautifully it is inserted. And you can, you know, if you want to tamper with it, I don't recommend it, no need to, but just with a coin, you can tighten or loosen it. Look at the integration of the pivot, and here it works also as a lock bar stop. So yeah, the lines are just excellent on this side. The groove, the lines, look at on the other side, look at those grooves here. And he integrated into the end of the grooves, look at that, the screws here for the steel insert. And we'll see the steel insert, you know what, let's see it just right now. It's almost impossible to see, look how integrated this part is. It's just excellent. And of course, it can be changed if need be, but look at that. I mean, it's perfectly inserted. I absolutely love that job. And again, those lines here and the contouring, the different shades, look at that. Here you have this also orange peel. Look at the clip. You have all these incursions of almost, you know, black. I don't know, it's a you see the reflection of the metal here. It's done, of course, on purpose to give some nice different shades, you know, of color. And look at here on the back, the pattern that he does. It's just incredible, the kind of checker pattern, and the jimping on the blade. Oh man, I don't know a lot of people that can do that. And you see here the lines converging here to this small square here in the middle. It's just excellent. And we talk about the blade, but just for the handle, look, see how, even if it's a chunky, if it's sturdy and everything, look how delicate are the lines. Still, Jerome is a really refined knife maker. I absolutely love this handle. Now the action is fantastic. For this one, he went for ball bearings. He went for a huge pivot because, of course, the ancient one was too small for a big knife like that. So this is more consistent with it's 6mm, I think. Yeah, so big pivot, ball bearings, and external stop pin. Usually he did internal stop pin, but now he wanted to go for external stop pin, which I think it's even better. To me, I like to have external stop pin. They're you know, like my buddy Dalibor says also, this is more likely to be, it's more sturdier, okay, than an internal stop pin, for a reason that is easy to understand. Dalibor told me that when you drill a hole on one part and on the other, here you can insert it, you know, with strand, but on the other side, it won't be as sturdy as on one side. So eventually, an internal pivot can loosen. I'm not taking too long time to explain that, but those, I mean, they fit here on the piece of metal outside, and they're sturdier than internal stop pin that can be weakened in time. Okay, enough said about the subject. So yeah, as I said, the action is splendid on the bearing. But you know what? Let's address the two points that actually will be, look how Jerome is a really honest guy. I told him, you have to do a couple of adjustments. Do you want me to do the review after? He said, no, just let the people know that if you want to do a review, that this will be corrected. It's nothing really important because the action, as you can see, is smooth as butter. But what we have here is a humongous blade. So for the thumb opening, you need to have some adjustments to get a retention on the blade. So, you know, the retention is fine, but not that much, as you can see. If I put some, wrist action, here the detent. Boom. You see, so there is a detent, no doubt. but it can be improved. He will do that by putting a bigger ball. It's, in my opinion, very hard to get a nice detent with a humongous blade like that and still have an action as fantastic as this one. The other point addressed is that the cut here is a little low. It's done in the right place for the thumb, but you know, here when you see there's a sharp edge here. So when you disengage it, first of all, you need to put some strength because it's far from the blade tang. So you can do it here, but still here also there's a sharp edge. So Jerome, of course, will do a little groove here in order to make it easier to disengage. But as you can see, as it is now, it's nothing crazy. The engagement, as you can see, is very early, but yet very secure. There is no blade play whatsoever on this knife. So with the groove here, look at that. I mean, I'm not doing a lot really of effort. The tension of on the lock for a humongous piece of titanium like that is just perfect. So yeah, improvement just on the retention and just the groove it. And that's it, my friend. The rest is just absolute perfection. Now let's go with the blade because it's already 11 minutes and we have the 15 minutes policy that I don't want to go over. So look at that. We have here a very special, Jerome has really an eye for a design. He's just incredible. We have here a tanto, a very radical tanto. The carving, also it's a flat, okay? No hollow, nothing, it's a flat, and I think it's more drastic to put a flat on a blade like that. The cut here is just excellent with the kind of harpoon, very aggressive harpoon. And what gives it even more impressive aspect is that here you see it's a bead blast finish, as opposed to the satin finish on the rest of the blade. Here, hand rubbed finish. The groove here is bead blast, and the tip is, oh, you don't see, oh yeah, it's a little bit dirty, I'm sorry about that, but the tip is mirror polish. A little dirt there, but the tip is mirror polish. So a very nice touch, sharp as hell. Man, it's just an incredible blade, and very functional, very pointy for thrusting, very here for small cutting task, very nice first edge, second main edge, sorry. You can thrust, you can slice, you can do whatever is necessary on a regular basis for this knife, and you can go to war with this knife like that because that's a sturdy monster. What else can I say about this fantastic? Of course, the centering is just perfect. Oh yeah, look at that. A tiny but very effective, I'm telling you, I don't want to test that, but that's a very effective skull crusher. The clip, we go back, sorry, to the handle, but the clip is excellent. It's held here by one screw, but it's inserted there, so there is no way that he can move or he can, yeah, can move. So as I said, yeah, the finish is excellent, the 3D clip, and nice and low carry, tip up carry for the one who care about that. Me, I don't really, especially for a thumb opening, which I think it's better to have it. Oh, let's not talk about that, shall we? Let's just say that, as you can see here, we have a perfect knife. Yeah, I didn't tell you about also the steel. Yeah, I told you about the steel insert, but as you can see, all those features makes for Jerome to stand in the same field as Mr. Dalibor, that has all the fame that you know. I think that he deserves as much, but it's already done. I mean, his fame is not questionable now, and he will probably even rise even more because when you do something like that, there is no way that you can pass on it, and I won't. I will have mine that will come, and that will be another great improvement on Jerome's design and work, and I look forward to present you the one from Apostolos that will arrive very soon. It was my pleasure to do this video. We get to the 15 minutes, and hopefully I will do it. I will do another video very soon. Bye bye, my friends.